step for 1 tower, turn left, head apron 1, via Delta,
Alright.
Mike.
Hello everybody, welcome back to some more DCS.
Left and apron 1, Delta Mike.
We're on, let me turn this down some more. We're on, Hoggett today. Hoggett, Georgia at war. Nice cloudy winter day. And you might or might not notice, I've gotten a bit of a monitor upgrade to got a nice 1440p ultra-wide for Christmas. So, just doing a flight today with Cole. We've got a tower and a GCI, which is going to be pretty sweet. Hopefully we can go out and kick some butt. So let's go ahead and, oops, 253 and 7 2. And I already know that the altimeter is correct. We're aligned.
Alright, spool's ready to go.
2 is almost ready to go. Just finishing up the radio presets. One last check around the cockpit.
Another tower, Talon 1-1 radio check.
Get that on and then blanket.
Talon 1-1 on upper tower, loud and clear.
And 2's ready to taxi. So we got lucky enough to get in the same flight, so he'll be blue on my HSI and radar today.
Echo, contact tower when ready to cross to 2.
And
Echo 1, Echo, and hold short to
blank out these extra pages that I don't want and get my targeting hard.
Okay, system 1 flight ready at the hangars, ready to taxi Oscar. SAS 1 flight, Nova Tower, taxi, hold shot, runway 04, via November 2, Tango, Charlie.
Goes up.
November 2,
to my
Tango,
left.
Charlie, runway 4, SAS.
Now we're in different hangars entirely. Alright, so yeah, after Christmas break, I have been able to get a bunch more stuff back to my setup. So I've got my rudder pedals again, got my VR again, which I'll have to do at some point, and I've got this awesome new monitor, which I've been absolutely loving. And I should have more RAM coming soon as well, which should help with some of these annoying little stutters. I should get my TACAN set up for air-to-air TACAN.
Feline 1-1, 10 frequency, 104, contact GCI for tasking. Good day, same departure.
Get his range. 2.
Push 134, Feline, good day.
So we're going to be doing a nice fun departure because the bandits are... There's also SAMs that are nice and close. So we'll line up on the runway, do an unrestricted climb up through the clouds. That'll be fun. Make sure not to flip over on the turns, because this is, after all, a Viper. So as you can see, we were loaded up with 5 AMRAMs and 1 AIM-9X, just because the amount of bandits on Gauze. You need more AMRAMs than you'd think. Want to give him a call, or?
I'll figure it out.
So my TACAN, or my transponder to cap. It's gonna get annoying. So my ALO 7,000 and my Kara ALO to like 2,000. Bingo F2 is probably acceptable. I'm not going to bother setting up countermeasures, I just run bypass.
Novo Tower, suspect. SAS 1 flight, Novo Tower, clear for takeoff, runway 04. Cover takeoff, runway 4, SAS.
So right now you're hearing interflight on the right ear and tower on the left ear, but once we get airborne it'll swap. We'll have AWACS on the left ear and interflight on the right ear because the way that they set up the frequencies on GA. Alright, so we run it up and we turn the landing light on and he will go.
Number tower, 10-1-1, what is short?
2, 3 second delay. Oh, my frame rate is struggling there for a sec. That's fun.
10-1 and upper tower, clear to cross, runway 22,
Keep it
continue, taxi
on my side of the runway.
via Delta,
And 70 rotate. Gear up.
22, continue taxi, 04 Delta, Mike.
Level out the climb. We'll accelerate horizontally to 450 knots. When we hit 450 knots, there he goes. 4 Gs.
Plus 1 flight Novo Tower, check frequency 134,
Going up.
contact GCI for task inputting. Sus flight CSS push 23.
Now we will change radio frequencies.
You make a good point.
Into the cloud.
You sure you got enough H2O for this?
Out of the cloud. Much nicer day up here. Maintaining 50 degrees of climb. We'll roll ourselves out at about 250 knots.
Core 61 Hacksaw shows J11 bra 19910
Switch the radios a little bit.
Re-angle
Re-angle ourselves, and he's rolling out. I'm just gonna follow him because I feel like I'm faster than he is.
Vulcan 18, bogeyed up.
Stay on the right side if we
Target
can.
group 1857, 1400
And now we
track
rejoin.
west.
So
Hostile
he'll come out of burner at 300. I'm gonna keep it in a little bit longer.
vanished. Vulcan 18 target group, bra 07240.
There, and then I'll pull it out so I can
Hot,
just close in
hostile
with him.
SC-25.
Can't see my cockpit. There we go.
Excellent, we went on one, checking in for
Make the
cap.
brightness on my displays even more. Pull the power back, closure rate.
Roger. Radar contact, bullseye check 236, 41, 20,000.
Cole should check in with him here in a minute.
Leave him, feel it.
So he's call sign sus11, I am sus12. AWACS is Hexa.
Angels 27, 501, 7.5, each 2 fighters. Sus11, Hacksaw identified. Continued climb, track 090. 090, launch Castle.
People stepping on other people on the frequency. I'm working on rejoining still. Oh, I'll get into a turning rejoin.
She wants us to continue climbing.
That's what he said.
Core 61 Hacksaw shows bandits vanished. Copy that, be advised, I believe friendly.
Watching my closure rate. I'm just going to rejoin in cruise. There's no reason to be flying super close formation in the combat area.
Don't want to go any higher.
Yeah. Too subtle.
Big goose.
Rolling out 090, and as you can see on the radar down there, it's pretty busy. There's a lot of bandits, a lot of friendlies. So data link and the AWACS will help us sort out what's going on here.
By SA-6, that is way far away from me.
A lot of clouds. That's probably a guy coming in from the carrier right there.
Southwest.
That was a wiggle for combat spread.
I'm defensive heading north.
So,
Axel.
going combat spread, we're going to be doing some TAC form, looks like. Be warned, this SA-6 in front of me shot at me last time I was out here.
Alright, go left then. If you can.
Yeah, roger. Yeah, so we want to try to avoid running into that, flying into this SAM circle in front of us here.
So you guys target rod 08130, 7,000 descending, J11 hot, hostile.
So when we're going to combat spread, we fly a 1 mile spread via air-to-air TACAN, and we try to beeline abreast.
SA-6 goes hot, I'll get him. Second. If that has A6, that's nice like a mother thought I'll get him.
Track 320.
Roger. So that's 2 your shot.
Was that the... he wants us to bandit at 4?
Vulcan 18, track
Roger, 2's targeted.
070.
Should probably fence in.
Vulcan 18, I'm getting sidewire of AA. I have a C missile. Is it worth me taking a shot?
I've actually spread way out in front of him,
early warning radar,
so I'm going to use this opportunity to get closer, but I'm going to need to slow down. I'm not paying much attention to my attack form right now.
To the plane you just headed me to?
Helicopter, Mi-26, 08.
To Fox 3, 12 miles.
Suspect Fox 3.
Axel.
Just going to shoot at this. I think he said it was an F5 or a front foot or something. Either way, he's below the clouds, so I'm not going to be able to get a visual identification with the targeting pod.
Is this guy? Yeah, is this guy Griffin?
I don't know. That's a good question. And it's turning to notch me. I'm about to lose him in the notch. I started cold though.
Vulcan 18 defensive.
Axel.
And it's almost in the notch. Lost him. Believe that's a splash.
Suspect timeout, hostile 12 o'clock.
Yep, faded. Mud 6, 12.
Hacksaw declares 2 ship SE-25.
What?
I think he thought you meant declare.
I guess.
Vulcan 18, Hacksaw status.
Alright, I'm just gonna shoot this guy at 12 o'clock. Vulcan 18, Magnum.
Yep, contact.
Vulcan 18 currently...
There's a friendly in front of us as
running away
well.
after that Magnum
Probably
launch.
going after him.
Roger.
Oh, unless that's the front foot, disregard.
Mi-26 is 09017.
09017. AFM.
Oh, High Bandit splash. There's another guy at 9,000. Or 11,000 now.
What's Russia?
Hacksaw, go for sus.
Go for sus and Fox 3, 12 o'clock.
Watch that missile go in. You can see it right there. He dumped his fuel tanks and stuff.
And timeout for sus 1-1, he's in the clouds.
Still trying to not fly into lead.
Vulcan 18, tally ho, helicopter.
This is not the best
sus 1-1, Bandit Bra 1116, 7,000
demonstration.
descending, and Vulcan Hacksaw, roger.
2 still got contact. Oh, just lost him.
Roger, I still got him. I'll turn in, take another shot.
2's in the wedge.
Roger.
Python
Gonna
1-1, this is Hacksaw,
not
go
bother
ahead.
trying to follow him through all these intact form.
Turn to Crank.
Roger, Bandit's defensive again.
Timeout. And that's a hit.
Yeah,
Roger,
he's
Python,
below the ground.
have you identified tracker 090.
Shit, and now I lose lead. He's in front of me at 8,000? Oh, there he is.
Sus 1-1 flight, splash.
Hacksaw.
2's about a 2-mile trail.
Fox 3. Roger, 250, I'll start to climb splash.
Vulcan 18.
So that was a frog foot that would not die. Took a couple of missiles for him to go down.
AFM, tally ho.
It's really hard with this cloud layer because when they get below the clouds and you're shooting down from up high,
Flight Hacksaw, reference east.
you don't want to
Sus.
you don't want to dive and lose all your altitude to go see if you can see him.
Core 61, Hacksaw.
At the same time, you can't tell if you've killed him or not when you shoot.
Psycho's at you. Getting out ahead of you guys, yeah. Over, you're not the one locking me. Negative.
Core
2
61,
spikes, mud
Hacksaw.
10, 5 o'clock, 7 o'clock.
I'm gonna get spiked by an 18.
Raj, I'm clean. clean on 18s at least.
Vulcan 1-8, splash 2.
Vulcan 1-8, Haxor, roger. Be advised, 4 ships coming in from your 6 o'clock.
Slow
2
down
ship
to
SC-25,
maintain
2
our
ship F5.
formation position. This is about a good spot for being in wedge, which is where it's a lot easier to maneuver than
Core 6-1,
top
Haxor,
flight.
radio check.
Two's wedge right.
My apologies, Axel. R2D2 was at the helm. I'll be heading into South Nova for real.
I want R2D2
Haxor,
to fly
roger.
my plane.
Krimska's closer if you want that.
Copy that, I'll head my way. As long as there's not too much traffic over there, I'll head over that way.
A firm track 200, 30 miles.
We're like in the middle
Be
of
advised
all
there
kinds
is
of
some,
SAMs out here, so...
Twos and manpads by the looks of it nearby Krimsk as well. So advise you maintain a high altitude.
It's a
before
miracle
you
we
go
haven't been
overhead.
shot at yet.
Copy that, thank you, Axel. And also be advised, when I come back up, I'll probably go more AG with my load up.
Axel.
Working on maintaining
Vulcan
position
1-8,
of
nearest
it.
divert field.
Nearest diver is Krimsk.
Tapping the burner for a
265, 60
second.
miles.
Heads up, add distance to the hostiles following me.
25
Okay.
miles.
Keep following him around. Mud 6.
We're into the
Suspect Haxor reference
Yeah, I'm
100.
stuck.
100 suspect.
It's gonna shoot at us if we go too far this way.
Right at it.
Suspect Haxor picture 4 ships. First ship Bra 062 54 10,000 hot hostile MiG-29. Second Bra 10042 30,000 F5. Third 105 42 8,000 Su-25. Fourth Bra 108 37 F5 27,000.
Suspect roger and defending Singer 6.
Break right, not left. And 2's defensive, mud 10. Maybe. Nope, 6.
Vulcan 1-8 Haxor to avoid SAM's track 290.
290.
Called that was gonna happen. Give them some nice turns. Lead off their energy.
Oh, we're outside of the ring, so it shouldn't be that bad.
Just burn cold. That's what the government wants you to think. Try to stay with them. And we're no longer... Oh, we are still defensive. Oh, that's some lag. Two's clean.
Suspect's clean.
Haxor.
Psycho, is that you overhead? That's you.
Suspect Haxor target group.
You can tell it's Psycho by the
080 40 miles.
beautiful camo.
Suspect targeting.
080 for 40.
Just cranking around here.
That's right back at the SS6.
I know.
Feline 11 Haxor target group Bra 055
Just staying in burner.
30 29,000
around.
hot hostile F5.
There's the... Whoa, that's a lot of bandits. Okay.
Suspect, just to confirm, that's the hostile, the lead hostile?
A firm lead hostile is now Bra 10023 10,000 hot F5.
Suspect targeted. Good shot.
2. Press. Or split.
Suspect Haxor trail group Bra 090 31
This mud 6 is about to shoot.
34,000 MiG-29 hot hostile.
Fox 3, defensive 6.
And suspect's Fox 3, defensive Singer 6.
Haxor.
Try to support the missile to Pitbull, and that's not going to happen, so I'm just going to get out of here.
And that's for both of us now.
sure how far we should run.
Axel.
Just keep maneuvering, basically. Put the G's on a little bit. In the other direction. Yeah, we're not going to be able to do much with this SA-6
What's
here.
visual on your right?
Yeah, visual on your marks.
Flow 270.
I think I've got both SA-6s on me.
Falcon 1-8, Hacksaw, clear SAMs, track 245, 30 miles, Crims.
Okay, two's clean.
245.
And rejoin. Burning tons of gas dodging all these missiles. Guess we should come back with some seed.
Falcon 1-8, after rearming, I'll be available for seed tasking.
Yeah, I already tried to do any of that, and tell you right now, they're not picking up on the fucking arm at all.
17, 3,000 hot, hostile.
Suspect targeting.
Oh shit, I'm on Psycho.
Getting around.
I'm following the wrong person here. It's like, that's an F-18. Oh, this works out though. He turned toward me, I turned toward him. We end up in a decent spread. There he is. He's below a friendly. Two's got him. 2 Fox 3, 12 miles. So that's 1-2 Fox 3 F5 3000.
Axel.
Right. That's Pitbull.
Feline 1-1, Hacksaw, pop-up group, bra 0907, 22,000, big 29, hot, hostile.
Lost him in the notch. Keep messing with the radar. He's climbing now. Keep messing with the radar. Two's lost him.
Python 1-1, Hacksaw, pop-up group, bra 085, 14, 21,000,
So back low
big 29,
again.
hot, hostile.
It's back on data link beneath you.
Python 1-1, done
Beneath us.
Pax.
Roger that. Transporting security.
System Fox 3, bandit 150 for 10.
I'm diving. He's got past us. He's still up below.
Action up is magnitude 1 to gate 15, departing Crims.
Unless he is actually faded.
Find me a menu match.
He's faded now, actually. Disregard.
I got those on the way. We're loaded out for cap.
Roger, I'm no joy. Up there he is. There he is.
Bismarck, Hacksaw,
Dive below the
copy,
clouds.
Flight also
Picking up on the
copy.
radar.
Continue track.
Got him locked up. Alright, yep, 2's tally. Or TS2's Judy.
Affirm.
Two Fox 3, 4 miles cold.
Altitude. Altitude.
Sus 13, Hacksaw shows merged F5, second group, bra 1315.
Drop some flares.
12,000 descending, MiG 29 hostile.
Splash F5.
And that's flash for suspect. Suspect on Fox 3,
gonna be
10 miles.
Cole, probably shooting.
X out rotor 1-1 in my crew.
Two's visual on you. I'm your 5 low.
Last caller, say again.
Get the radar out.
Rotor 1-1 in my crew.
Two's press bandit 13010.
AFM.
So might be going down.
At the Frogfoot. He's not dead. Fox 3. 2 Scotch. He's probably gonna notch this like the AI always do. Oh,
All stations, Hacksaw,
Smash.
midnight. Catch you later.
Aw, the GCI's heading off.
Thanks, Axel.
For command.
Confirm splash?
Yep, affirm. And I'm visual on you again.
Roger, this RTB and Alpha.
2.
I'm actually gonna say right-hand turn.
I was gonna say, really want to turn toward the SA-6? That's a lot of SAMs. Oh yeah, 2's almost bingo.
Yeah, we burned a lot on that one. And suck it in.
2. So we will now get nice and close as we go through the clouds so I don't lose sight of them, because that would be bad. Your options for going through the clouds are either be really, really close or really far away. So I'd rather be really, really close. Try to get our reference points down and get into parade. Something like there-ish. We're a little far back, but that's okay. A little bit further forward, that's good. And now I try to not run into him when he maneuvers. We're probably coming for the overhead brake, which should look pretty cool.
I'm just bouncing the trim left and right.
I noticed.
Just go straight.
Should have shot more missiles.
Right.
Alright, we're about to hit the clouds. So I gotta keep my eyes locked on him, don't lose sight. If I need to break away, I break away low and right. But I don't need to, because I'm all tucked in. Don't overpower. Whoa, that was almost really bad. And we're at the bottom, so I'll spread it out again a little bit.
Avatar, Cessna 1 flight 2 Vipers, 20 miles to the east and down toward question overhead.
I don't think Tower's still here.
Heard something.
Someone called Napa Traffics, and no one said anything else, so...
I heard people, I think you were talking over it when I was trying to listen. I thought I heard a tower talk.
Oh. I need to... pay attention.
No response, no tower.
I gotta not lose... Trying to stay stable here. We pulled the power back. It's a good thing too, we're still doing 450 knots. I need to scratch my nose, took my hand off the throttle, and now I go flying off in front of me. What do you say?
Taxiing to runway something or other.
Would runway something, whatever happened to be the active runway?
Oh my god.
Cole hates it when people call a tower runways the active runway at an untowered airport. Try to be leveling out here in a second, and then he'll start our inbound turn for the overhead. There's the level out. And we're coming right.
Bravo traffic, SAS flights 10 miles south, inbound overhead runway 4.
There's his call. Oh, that was a nice stutter. Try to recover from that.
Bravo traffic, gauge 10 to front.
A little bit more. There we go. It's rolling out. Gah.
Bingo. Bingo.
Two's bingo. Trying to hold it together for the formation. And we're rolled out, but I'm not sure if we're on center line yet. Can't see the airfield. Oh, okay, we're coming right again. That was sketchy. Can't see the airfield because we're not on final. Or on initial.
Bravo traffic, SAS flights initial runway 4, point okay. Tuck it in.
Falcon 1-8, Kim's traffic, taking off one ship,
So
Harrier.
it told us to tuck it in, so I gotta get in nice and cozy. Trim a little bit. There we go. Gotta try to stabilize. Look good for all the people on the ground, you know. Not a cool fighter pilot unless you're in close formation on the overhead brake. There we go. That's about the right spot right there. Should be flush with the engine bell, but I'm not going to look. And he's going to go into the overhead brake. 3 seconds later, Tucson brake. Ah, the lag is really bad. So we're going to be doing a fun, the usual pattern, which is high and close. Rid of that bingo. Trim the plane, maintain the airspeed. I got a little high on the overhead. I don't know why my radar altimeter's not on, because it's not on. There we go, 1,500 feet, just like we're supposed to be. I did not turn nearly far enough. It's okay, this is putting me for a pretty good distance off for the initial, or for the base turn. It's about where I wanted to be anyway. There goes Cole on the base turn. Gonna maintain anywhere from 190 to 200 knots. And here comes my base turn. So you really roll it over and crank on the stick.
Bravo traffic, SAS 1-1's left base runway 4 Alpha.
Not quite full backstick, but close. You gotta watch your power settings here. While we're in the turn, flip the bank angle indicator off because I don't need it. Check the runway, I'm a little high. A little fast. Still a little high. Coming out. He broke first, so he'll be on the inside of the runway for landing, so that's going to be the left, so I need to line up right. Roll it out to get lined up. There we are. On glide slope, a little fast still. Nappa's got a nice long runway, so there we go. Better on speed. Start the flare. Power to idle. Touchdown. Rudder corrections to stay on center line. We'll let the nose come down. Rear brakes out, and we'll start braking. Using differential braking to stay on center line. A back stick for stabilator braking. And we're nice and slow, so we'll come off of the air brakes and the stick. Switch over the taxi light and take a peek and see where Cole is. He is all the way down at the end of the runway, so we're just going to keep rolling. No more braking except for steering. Add a little power even. There we are. Fired all my AMRAMs. 1.8 thousand pounds of fuel. Gonna have to keep rolling. Actually braked too well. Ended up with kind of a long spacing as well on the landing roll, but that's okay. Take a drink real quick. I either braked way harder than you or ended up way behind you on the pattern somehow.
I think I saw you. I think I saw you at 1.3 or something coming around.
Hmm.
And I didn't touch the brakes at all.
Yeah, that would do it. Alright, we'll go activate the nose wheel steering. Oh god. And we're gonna skid. Skid, skid, standing on the right brake. Tokyo drifted off the runway. Napa traffic says flight's clear of runway 4. Make the call that we're off the runway. We're gonna ignore that excellent taxiing right there, where I forgot to turn the nose wheel steering on, then turned it on and oversteered. Definitely would never do such a thing.
I'd say that went pretty well.
Yeah. I got 3 kills.
I wish I was recording that.
I was even commentating.
I'm gonna want to see that then.
Well, this is why I record as a microphone audio as a separate track, so I can just fucking yeet it if I don't want it.
Right.
I think I got 3 and you got 2 that flight, so pretty good.
Yeah.
It's kind of just turned into a huge mess.
Honestly, for help, the message traffic worked out pretty well. I think the timelines kind of help.
Yeah, we didn't really get a chance to do much of the timeline stuff.
Yeah, with the SAMs.
It's an F5. That's a Vigan. A couple Vigans departing off the left. That's pretty neat. A Hornet and an A-10 on the ramp over here. Hornet's got Mavericks. The A-10's loaded like a chunky boy always. As always. Let's see if he's got a jammer pod. Nope, he's doing the real man thing of taking 4 AIM-9s. Guess we're just gonna taxi all the way down. Is that a frog foot taking off? It is a frog foot taking off. There's a second one. 2-ship frog foot taking off. Yeah, the Vigans looked cool too.
Oh yeah. It's bad that I've turned off my HUD so I can see the center line better.
And we'll pull it off. We're gonna have to park up.
Tower traffic, flight 16022.
Hand on the brakes. A little more brakes. I'm gonna park up next to each other. So I just kind of follow him through the turn.
And over traffic, flight 106, 422, machine 252.
And get nice and lined up. Park and brake on. Taxi light off, and we're gonna get rid of the fuel tank. And rearm. And refuel, most importantly.
Request refueling.
There you go. Call lagging a little bit. So I hope you guys enjoyed that flight. Trying the commentary thing. Not very good at it yet, obviously. But hopefully we'll get there. I'll hopefully be able to record more stuff. I'm not sure if I'm going to do all my videos in ultra-wide or not. But I definitely really like the immersion. And I'll probably expect to see... You should probably expect to see some VR videos at some point, too, coming up. I do still have some footage from my old monitor, just good old 1080p 16:9, which I'm going to edit together and put out, including another stupidity episode. But everything else should be on this monitor. Like I said, not sure if I'm going to do it. I'll probably still fly on it, but I'll just crop it down if I need to. Let me know in the comments if you think if you want the either me to upload both, me to upload just one variant, and which variant if you want me to upload just one. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you all in the next flight.